What's going on, everybody? So, some good news for Ukraine. And I'd like to go on record, if you saw one of my previous videos, I called it. Senate passed the bill. It's going to Joe Biden's desk. He has already said he will sign it. This is a huge victory for Ukraine. It shows Putin, it shows the Supreme Ayatollah, and it shows Xi. Okay, we got the big three right there in powers waging acts of aggression. We will not stand for this, okay? I have said this before. If Ukraine falls, Putin's not going to stop, okay? He wants the former Soviet Union back. That's already been established. And guess what? Some of those countries that he would probably turn his eye on are NATO member countries. The Baltic states, hello. That's going to be immediate Article 5 if he goes after the Baltic states. We need to stop Putin right here, right now, because you cannot honestly say to me that Xi is not watching what is going on right now and taking notes. He is taking notes on this. He is gauging the reaction of the West. Because remember, what does China want? What does mainland China want? Taiwan. They want those semiconductors. This bill needed to go. It needed to go to Ukraine. And once again, Speaker of the House Johnson, thank you for taking both sides of the political spectrum into consideration. This is huge. And to top it all off, 2 members of the Russian Ministry of Defense, so you got the Sergei Shoigu, who was the defense minister. This is basically the number 2 guy in charge, who is loyal to Shoigu. And he just got charged with corruption, in particular taking bribes. And then another guy serving underneath him is also facing the same charges. And if there is anything that we shouldn't have learned by now from how Putin deals with people that fall out of his favor, they're either going to mysteriously fall out of a window or just end up in prison and then something happens to them. But either way, Shoigu better watch it, because that was his guy. That is how corruption in Russia works. Putin wants every senior minister, which includes the Secretary of Defense, to be just extremely loyal to him. That is how you advance politically in Russia. And so Shoigu then hires people that are loyal to him, that, you know, his immediate subordinates, and then their immediate subordinates hire people that are loyal to them, and so on down the scale. That is how corruption works in Russia. So, on top of all of that, Ukraine is actually, hey, guess what? Their morale just received a huge boost. They are now fighting twice as hard as beforehand, because now they know that the USA and the West as a whole has not abandoned them. Will it change anything in the short term? Probably not. But in the long run, it will work. And now, to add to that, Speaker of the House Johnson has not completely ruled out the idea of using seized Russian assets here in the United States and giving that to Ukraine to help pay for this. So now they're getting money anyway. If that happens, they're going to get money from the West regardless. But to make those saying we've done too much a little more happier, we're going to use seized Russian assets to help fund Ukraine. I hope that happens. That, to me, that would be poetic justice, using seized Russian assets to help Ukraine. So, a lot's been going on right now. I am incredibly glad that the bill is finally passed. Now that we've done that, let's focus on the issues at home. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all soon.